Alright, today we're gonna talk about double third file rook. I love to play third file rook personally as well, but including me, for many players, double third file rook can be nerve-wracking because traps are waiting at some points, and if you don't know how to uh, go through opening properly, you're gonna be in trouble. So we're gonna go take a look at every one step by step. And this is a usual position, right? And of course, white's gonna push this pawn as well. And everybody wonders what happens if white exchanges bishop right here. And this seems to be a good move, right? Because it's poking two pawns. You need to protect this pawn instead of this, because it's closer to your rook and king. And this bishop drop is awesome. Of course, he's gonna take this, right? But then you can also promote your bishop, forking this knight and pawn. Now white is losing advantage of this pawn because he can't move rook to 3-2 anymore, right? So this pawn gets wasted. So you should be better here. Of course, this horse isn't working very well. Alright, all the way back right here. So this move is more natural, and developing your gold is good idea because it solidifies your defense. What if he exchanges pawn here? You can take it. This bishop is nothing to worry about because you can drop your bishop to fight back as well, so nothing happens. If he plays rook for 3-4, and if you exchange bishop, it's a trap because this bishop looks great, but then he can simply move to the right. Now you are the one who has to defend, and this bishop is wasted, so you should be avoiding this. And instead of bishop exchange, silver 2-8 is a good idea. And you have to be careful if he plays knight 3-3 when this diagonal is clocked, because if you play passive move like this, then you're gonna be in trouble because he's attacking this square, and this is the only way to protect this, but then he can reopen this diagonal to attack your rook. This is a perfect recipe for you to lose a game early on, so it's a big no-no. So if he plays a knight 3-3, it's a huge sign that says he's gonna do something. So instead of this move, rook 7-6 is a good idea. Then nothing happens because you can simply push this pawn, right? So it's okay. And the last option here would be, of course, gold 5-2. He's gonna just do the same, and then you can move to the right with the king, but then also you have to be careful with something right here. For example, this pushing this pawn with this diagonal open is kind of dangerous because then white can exchange bishops and you recapture. It looks like it's fine, but in order to utilize this position, you need to develop gold furthermore, right? Then you will be building high mino, but then there will be more empty space for white to drop his bishop. So it's going to be slightly better for white. So you shouldn't be pushing this pawn too soon. while there is still a chance for bishop exchange. So instead of this move, again, silver to 8 would be better. If he exchanges pawns right here, you can take it, recaptures, and you can kick the rook. Always 3-4 is a good place for rook, but then something good happen. You can push this pawn, and if he take it, you can exchange bishop and drop it on 5-5. This forking is great, although you're going to be a little bit up, but it's going to be chaotic. So if you think you are really good at power shogi, unless you're really confident with it, that you should going for this route. So instead of this, if you really avoid this kind of aggressive move, you can just keep castling, or like I said, you can move to 7-6 because he can do this anytime, right? And here white can also play silver a2. It's going to be more mild, and you can move to the right with the king this time. Then you can exchange pawns first and move back to 7-6. Alright, so if white exchanges bishop right here, you can take it, right? And what you're gonna do is to push this pawn and one more push, and then you can play rook h6 and then develop silver all the way to the top to go for climbing silver. Then you can drop this bishop somewhere on 5-6 or 6-5 to pile up on this square. This is something I talked about in another video, so if you still don't know yet, you should go watch it because it's really fun. And that's one plan. And if bishop exchange doesn't happen, you can push this pawn to build Ishida style to go for slow game, of course. You can also push this edge pawn twice later to focus on this edge if you want. So you have so many options right here. This is how you should be playing in the opening, avoiding any worst consequences. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, thanks for your support. Bye for now.